Hi, my name's Joe Wengert, and I'm a Screentimer because I hate certain days of the week and I love certain Italian cuisines.
Screentimers, I just don't care. Screentimers, it just ain't fair. Screentimers, they scream and shout. Screentimers, there's no time out. Let's watch a show. Let's watch a show.
Happy Halloween! And welcome to Screentimers, the official podcast of parents who still listen to the radio. I'm Matt Kowalick.
And I can't play K-pop Demon Hunter's Takedown right now because my phone's not working. So let's listen to random alt-rock songs only losers like Holly Prazoff.
If I hear Takedown one more time, I'm going to take down myself by driving my car off a cliff.
Oh, yeah, that one is so annoying.
God.
Yeah, but you still like Golden though, right?
Oh, yeah, Golden's a jam.
So good. It's so good.
Gonna be golden.
Well, we have a golden episode for you today. See what I did there?
Ooh, did you incorporate Golden like the song title to make a smooth transition into talking about this week's episode?
Sure did. This week, we welcome my husband, comedian Joe Wengert, and we talk about Garfield's Halloween adventure. And what an adventure it is.
This week, we learn which unconventionally handsome people Joe and I look like, how this Garfield special scarred me for life, and how Holly fails to enjoy Garfield.
All this and more on this week's episode of
Screentimers. We're back with Joe Wengert,
Hello. My
God.
our official Halloween special expert.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's what we're calling. I mean, you used to be the
Peanut Joe, the Peanut Prince.
Yeah, exactly. But
But now-
we're branching out.
Garfield Joe, the Garfield Prince?
Yeah, I'm wondering, or like, is it like vintage animals?
Vintage animals. Okay, Snoopy's an animal.
Yeah, that's right.
Woodstock is an animal.
That's right. And now,
I heard
yeah.
Garfield and
Schroeder's
Odie.
an animal.
What?
Yep.
Pigpen is real.
At the buffet. That's the character dimension they don't go into that much. He's more than just playing the piano. He loves to pig out, too.
Here's the thing. We're not even supposed to be talking about peanuts, and here you
Okay,
are.
well, you guys brought it
You
up.
brought it up. You brought up all these vintage animals.
Vintage animals. What did you think? That's what I came up with.
Okay, sure.
Well, we're really lucky. I mean,
Do you
do you think we're lucky?
I agree. We're lucky in
Well,
every sense.
Okay.
I want to take a moment to just say I'm really grateful,
Oh, great.
Ooh.
and
Oh,
I feel really lucky.
I want to
That's
take.
great.
We're all here today.
Yeah.
and we're doing this.
Well, you had to come so far to come do this recording.
Yeah,
and
thanks
that's
for
a dig.
yeah.
And you know what? I'm grateful for you bringing your own brand of humor to the proceedings. Even though I'm trying to bring an attitude of gratitude, I'm being 100% deadly sincere right now.
I love it when you're sincere. No, okay. For listeners who don't know, you are officially my husband,
Yes.
and you
Legally, in the eyes of the law.
and you've done in season 1. We did a bunch of Peanuts episodes. We did all like Charlie Brown's Christmas, Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown.
It's
What
the
was
great
the other
pumpkin
one?
Charlie
Oh
Brown.
yeah, pumpkin. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did
did-
I'm Gonna Kill You, Charlie Brown.
Yeah. Well, no, go kill
Charlie
yourself,
Brown's
Charlie
gonna
Brown.
kill himself. Charlie Brown.
I'm going to hold you by your ankles and dangle you over the from the side of a building, Charlie Brown.
Well, and here's a fun fact. It's getting close. This is our Halloween episode, and we did talk about maybe doing Peanuts characters for Halloween, but Joe really didn't want to do it.
Wow.
Not going to read as a costume. I've been burned before in the past because
You'll never
when
get over this.
when Sally was a baby and she was still Winnie, it was the year that Once Upon a Time in Hollywood came out. Did I talk about this on the podcast last year?
No.
And we were like, let's do that movie. So we dressed her up as Cliff, Brad Pitt's
Yeah.
character
Yeah.
from that movie. And then Holly was like one of the Manson girls
Yeah.
with
Great.
a knife. And we're like taking our baby out to like another Halloween thing with babies and stuff. And Holly's wielding a knife. And then I was like, I'll be Leonardo DiCaprio.
Hell yeah.
So I got like a medallion and a turtleneck and a leather jacket. And what I don't have is the good looks of Leonardo DiCaprio.
I strongly disagree.
Everybody was like, who are you supposed to be? Like a thug, a goon? One mom was like, you're Steve Buscemi from Fargo, right?
I feel like that literally was the moment you like decided Halloween sucked.
No, I don't. I didn't. I never have, and I never will. But the lesson I took away from it is like there are some costumes it's just not going to come through. What peanut characters are we going to be? We're still talking about the peanuts. We're still talking about the
We can't
peanuts.
escape.
Linus has the
Garfield
blanket.
episode.
Yes.
He was not. That was maybe one. You were going to be Charlie Brown,
Thank
which is
you.
the only one that I think might read. Then we were going to have our daughter Sally be Sally.
That's what she wanted to do.
How do you do Sally?
You
Blonde wig?
Yeah, with another thing on top. Tony.
They're going to go, what are you, a little girl? And then Sally, whose name is Sally, is going to go, I'm Sally.
And then
So
they're
then
gonna
other
be like,
people are going to go,
we
are
know.
these guys Jehovah's Witness? Are they not letting Sally celebrate Halloween?
Well, and Tony the dog was going to be Snoopy because he has kind of the dumb look of Snoopy.
And then what was I going to be?
Well, that was where we stopped. He didn't want to shave his beard, and I was like, "You could be Pigpen. You
Nobody's
could
going to
be."
know I'm Pigpen again. They're going to go, are you Steve Buscemi from Fargo?
Okay,
I kind of always look like
I was
Pigpen.
gonna. I thought you were saying you always look like Steve Buscemi from Fargo.
Great God, I should be so lucky.
Yeah, how
Great
many times?
Eric
How many
character
times
actor.
have you been accused of being Steve Buscemi from Fargo?
Just the one time.
It was, yeah. It was also a situation where the person who was accusing you of being Steve Buscemi is also somebody that we don't want to talk to anymore now. You know what I mean? It's ruined a friendship, I would say.
Yeah, for other reasons. I'm not that. You're making me seem very thin-skinned.
I have a good story about being told that I look like someone.
Okay.
So I went into the Bank of America across from Warner Brothers,
Okay.
and I was walking in. This was right when 2007, 2008.
Shout out to B of A, baby.
Corey
Shout out
Haim.
to WB.
Yeah.
Corey Haim himself was walking out, and I walked past him, and he goes, "Hey!" And I turn around and he goes, "You look just like Ray Romano."
Wow. Wow.
And then he literally jumped into a Corvette with a woman and was dead a few months later.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Those were his last words, I heard.
Wow, he stayed silent after that.
Yeah, he went to a meditation retreat, and that was the last thing he said. He told
Yeah,
Matt
he
Kowalick, it's
transcended into heaven while meditating.
I'm going to go out on a crazy limb and say you don't look anything like Ray Romano.
I either get Ray Romano or John Lovitz.
What?
I could see a little bit of either of them.
Yeah.
These people in your life, and including Mr. Haim, rest in peace, cut those people out of your life. Everybody needs to stop
Yes.
telling people when you look like people. It's never, ever flattering.
No.
It's never, ever what you want to hear
No.
in any situation.
I haven't said it.
Halloween
years.
is kind of fair game. We're inviting people to do it.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, the costume gotta read. I want there to be no ambiguity because I don't want people to come up and tell me that I look like some person I don't want to look like.
Okay. Whoa.
I don't want
End of the
that either
episode.
for
Is
you.
that a dig at Steve Buscemi or what?
Man, I hope Steve doesn't hear this.
I have a screen time confession.
Oh my God, what is it?
Okay, so remember when we all were mad that they canceled Kimmel?
Yeah.
And we all canceled Disney Plus
Yes.
and Hulu
Yeah.
and ESPN.
we
Well,
did it.
I canceled mine, and it was and I still had a month. It was like it starts. Your last day is October 15th. October 15th comes around. There's no Disney Plus.
What happened?
Joni wants to watch Disney Plus,
No, we're allowed to go back again.
but no, I know. I just was gonna say I resubscribed to everything.
I must have done it at the same time because today's what, the 16th, the 17th?
Yeah.
I went to a party last night, and that's something I do all the time.
Yeah, he's a
And I
party
did
animal.
go to a second location, and I did take the bus home. Even though my friend was
Not-
like, "Do you want to ride home?" And I was like, "I'll take the bus home." 'Cause
Oh, when you told me you took the bus, I thought you meant like a party bus,
No.
not like the city
no, I
bus.
took the 251. I gotten really into the bus lately.
That's our big announcement.
I took the bus home, and then because I was like a little drunk and I wanted to watch. I'm in the middle of watching Alien Earth, and then I was like, "Oh right, I canceled it because of the thing," and I was like too drunk to get it. to resubscribe. In the
I
moment.
re-got it, and now it's more expensive somehow.
Oh,
Like, I
they
pay,
always
like-
win.
I know, dude.
These billionaires.
You know, Disney, I mean, but what's more important, free speech or free time from your kids?
How did
This
we
is
watch
a
it
great
then?
question.
Because we watched it. Or we watched it on YouTube.
We watched it on YouTube. We're talking about Garfield.
Yeah.
It wasn't on Disney. And ours, like, when you canceled it, we have until, like, December something.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe you bought it a year at a time
I
or
think
a
that's
month
what
at a
I thought.
time.
Oh, because I was looking on Hulu for Alien Earth.
Yeah, I think our Disney, because we just watched Disney last weekend. So
Disney
I'm
Plus is Hulu. It's so confusing now. It's a whole jumble of everything.
Everything is everything. It's just getting weirder. And they keep going like it's HBO Max, then it's Max. Now it's HBO Max. It's Apple TV Plus. Now it's just Apple TV.
But why? It's so confusing.
They got to keep them in the news, I guess.
Why's it got to be Max and Plus? It's like just normal.
Yeah.
It should just be like
Regular.
HBO normal.
No, I want my TV to the maximum.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So you haven't been on the show since season 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has anything changed?
Sorry.
You got so busy, but has anything changed screen time wise?
Your philosophy.
Yeah,
Have
what are
you
you
had
thinking?
second thoughts? Because we've talked about how since we started this podcast, we've probably cut down on our kids' screen time.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm mostly in the same zone. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm trying to I have this intention to be more proactive and like screen stuff before she sees it. But like K-pop Demon Hunters, I was like, let's watch it first to make sure it's not scary. And then like we heard from like a kid that it's not that scary, and then we were like, okay, that's good enough. It's like I could be more diligent with that.
But it's not that. I mean, some kids are scared by it, but yeah, I did a thing like when
I do no the only pre-screening I do is when we do stuff for the show, and I'm glad usually that we pre-screen it because especially the YouTube stuff. But like, yeah, I should probably start doing that.
Well, also, but our kids will tell us.
Well, yeah, that's true. She just watched Hocus Pocus and was terrified.
oh, yeah, yeah.
So
I know it's so hard to know because Sally likes some of the scary Halloween movies. She's watched Hocus Pocus,
Yes.
and she's okay with it.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
she's
she's
a year
not
older.
easily scared.
No.
Joni loves K-pop Demon Hunters. She watched it, and now she won't watch it because it's too scary. But she listens to the music still. So
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why Sally. I guess we've really prepared her for the horrors of the world.
yeah, my daughter's regressing.
We were like, you think this is scary? Try being an adult.
That's what we say first thing in the morning.
Just wait till
every
April
morning.
15th when you're 18.
But yeah, I mean, as far as screen time goes with Sal, she's pretty chill about it. And like, she will ask to watch and I can say no and she'll go, okay.
Yeah.
I think we still are just always dealing with the like, what should I do then?
What do you mean?
Like, she'll be like, okay, then what should I do? And I'm just kind of like, can't you figure that out?
I just say figure it out. They're supposed to learn how to be bored and figure out what to do.
Yeah, but then she just goes, I don't know.
I like
You gotta
to throw
fight through
out
that.
options. Maybe I got to stop doing that.
Yeah,
I
we
like
do-
to throw out some things and get the not that. Like I'm like,
Oh, yeah, I throw out
an
things. I'm
idiot
like,
for suggesting Legos. Like you love Legos.
right. But on my terms.
She drives me crazy when she's like, I'm hungry, and I'm like, for a snack, and I'm like, what do you want? And she's like, I don't know. Hey man, you're not doing your part. I can't just go into a restaurant and go, I want something. There's a
You
skill you
could,
have to learn.
actually.
You have to isolate what you want. That's what you do when you go to the restaurant.
you could.
I guess sometimes we do go like, what do you like here? I feel like the
Oh, yeah.
the server wants to kill you when you
Oh.
do that. Don't you feel that?
Oh yeah, you know, I like Anessa Frantowski, friend of the pod, is like big into like what do you recommend, and it's like
I'm big into, they'll tell us, and I'll never order that.
yeah, I know. Yeah. You ask what do you like, and then they tell you, and you go no.
You like weird things.
I like to be praised by the server. I want them to go good choice. I
Yeah.
don't know why. I'm obsessed with that. I want them to be like
Well, sometimes they're like, that's a good order for a table.
yeah.
Like,
I need to hear
at
that.
a share place.
But they could just say that for anything.
Yeah. They're always like, you might need one more entree.
Yeah, of course we do.
I like to get right on the edge if they're about to throw me out of the place.
Oh yeah.
I like a little tension. It adds some excitement to the meal. But you go the wrong way, then you get grabbed by your ankles or you're being hung over the side of the building.
Like a real Charlie Brown.
Like a real Charlie Brown, which is what we're talking about today.
Right.
You wish. No, we're talking
about the cat version of Charlie Brown.
Heathcliff's Halloween.
That's
disaster.
We're talking Garfield. We're talking Garfield. What is this thing even called?
Okay, it's called Garfield's Halloween Adventure. And it was made in 1985. So we'd come a long way since
So
Peanuts.
we're not talking about Heathcliff's Halloween disaster.
No.
I
What,
okay.
is
I
that
feel
a-
like
Is that
Holly.
a thing?
I watched Heathcliff's Halloween disaster.
I feel like you were only allowed to watch Heathcliff because your parents probably thought Garfield was too mainstream.
Yeah, or too mean to his wife. That's why I couldn't watch the Flintstones. No, Garfield didn't hit hard for me.
Was he big in Canada?
I mean, don't use me as the gauge.
well,
but
that's true. I know.
John seems Canadian.
He
John
d-
Arbuckle.
he does, you're right,
Seems
he does.
spiritually Canadian.
He
Yeah,
does.
he's a sweet man.
He
takes
is.
a lot of crap from the Garfield.
I did not watch a lot of Garfield growing
Yeah.
up at all. I knew who he was, and I knew like things about him.
You knew
heard-
Garfield?
You'd heard
What was he
rumors
like?
of this guy.
Yeah, I knew like so that was what was weird.
You didn't have the books? That was a big book fair book for me.
Oh yeah,
I have to pick a book. I'm going to pick a book that's just comic strips.
so that's where he started. Am I right in the comic strip?
Yeah, he was a comic
started
strip
in the comics.
in 1978.
Okay.
From Jim Davis, right?
Yeah.
And his whole thing is like, I'm a grumpy cat and I like lasagna.
Grumpy Cat's thing is I'm a
Oh,
grumpy
yeah.
cat. Garfield is a little
There is a grumpy
sarcastic and he's telling you, he's giving you his peace of mind. And yes, but you're
But
right about
is
the
he? Because
lasagna.
But he's lazy, and he's not your normal cat who's going to chase a mouse or things like
Well,
that.
he's so lazy his mouth doesn't move.
Yeah, I think that's
That's
amazing.
just to
That-
save on animation.
I'm so confused.
And honestly, it doesn't matter with his face because he has, I don't know.
What are you talking about? It matters. I'm like, can John hear him?
That's the thing that's confusing. If they really committed to it and it was just like his monologue and like John's talking to him how you talk to your cat, but John is definitely hearing and responding to certain things.
Yeah.
So
And also, I thought it was weird that I was like, they could have made Odie talk too.
Yeah,
they would have
that
made
is-
life
yes.
so much easier probably for writing these shows.
By the end of it, it's so much Garfield because it's just Garfield.
will they
for
go on the
most of it.
adventure?
Yes, and of course the adventure.
No,
but in terms of the dialogue,
Halloween
they
adventure.
dispense. John is only in like one scene in this.
Yeah.
and Odie
Yeah,
can't
there's
talk.
a funny thing where he says something. He goes, "Garfield, why can't I say mad at you?" And he's like, "Because I'm a cat."
Yeah, a hilarious part. So like, okay, we decide to
In
watch.
Heathcliff's Halloween disaster, his mouth never stops moving. And that's confusing.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
confusing in the opposite way, 'cause he's
the
just
other, like the little cat and the leotard and stuff, like she's talking, but Heathcliff's still going. "Nyah, nyah, 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 nyah." So
Well, that's a real thing actors can get sometimes. Because I had
Mouth
people.
what the other people are saying.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a real thing. So I think at least
That's the thing regular people do that annoys me too.
Oh my god. I will say Sally's new thing, like whenever we have a serious conversation, she gets to a point where she starts saying what I'm saying, like so I'll be like, so that's why it's bad, and it's like she's saying it at the same time as me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you listening to this? Because I'm giving you no, Joe's doing it. Joe's doing it. If you watch this on YouTube, you'll be able to see this hilarious bit.
I put it on YouTube. Yeah, put this one on YouTube if you haven't.
We put all of we put them on YouTube.
Telling the listener if they're listening to it, I'm saying now put it on YouTube.
Well, we're not saying to put it. You,
You
gotta
just got
watch
off
it
the
on
bus. You forgot you unsubscribed from Hulu. You can operate YouTube. Watch this on YouTube.
Wow.
You've done a normal thing. Go to a party and then take the bus home.
Joni likes to she'll like brush it off right away. If she's like says like recently she said shit. She was like, "Oh shit." She goes, "Yeah, I know." Before anybody's like
No.
Bad word, right.
like, "Man, that is advanced."
No, Sally, like she knows all the bad words, but she's told me, she goes, I'd really like to be a singer when I grow up, but then you'd have to say bad words, and I just don't want to do it.
You
Joni
don't have to. We're not playing her enough Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Joni does an impression of me where she says, "Fine, whatever, do what you want." That's what you say when you're mad. And I was like, that's dead on.
Wow.
Well, anyway, so the Garfield
to
Halloween
Heathcliff.
Adventure. This is the 4th of 12 Garfield television specials.
For the love of God.
Between, honestly, and this is
This was the fourth.
the
I always,
felt of
in my
12.
mind, it always was like the first one.
I didn't know it. I didn't know there were other ones. Really, like I've only really seen this one. I feel like this is the only one that really stuck with me.
Well, that makes sense because when you look them up online, there are like it appears like a season of a TV show, and they're only 24 minutes. So it's like I think they've made all the holiday things into like what seems like the Garfield TV show.
Oh, maybe.
Because then he also did have a TV show.
Well, this
Garfield
was on-
and Friends.
Yeah, this was on CBS, and it became a this, and then it's a Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. They were back to back. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So these were both. This was something you both watched as young boys.
Yes.
yeah, and it's and I don't know about you, but I always remember it being terrifying a little bit that third part, that third act, where
Yes.
they are on the island with the pirates. Anyway, we'll get to that, but like it's a notoriously scary, like jarring part.
I remember
For children, imagine watching it on an old TV or on an old VHS constantly.
And I remember watching it. I was either at like one of my older cousins' house or I was at my friend Matt Foley's house. And I remember like it feeling like Charlie Brown felt old fashioned. And this is like the cool modern thing we're watching, which
Yeah.
is funny when you look back on it now because it's like featuring music from Lou Rawls. It's like still like there's nothing cool about it.
But
when
in
you're like an
comparison-
8-year-old, you know.
Yeah, in comparison to Charlie Brown, which is like, you know, we've discussed it. It's bringing
Well,
up
it was
World
it
War
was
One.
literally from like the 60s.
Yeah, so it's like it does feel more modern, but
Here's a fun thing
Garfield
I did.
has a TV.
oh wow,
Yeah, he loves it. I when I went into watching this, my goal, I really was like, I started watching it, I was like, you know, I really wish this had the commercials. Mm-hmm. And so I went and I found a thing that it was like that someone compiled all the commercials from this hour block from 1985.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. Like it's like
There's a bunch of that exists.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, 5 nuggets for 99 cents.
Wow.
There were multiple Teddy Ruxpin commercials, one where he was like a Frankenstein.
oh I wanted that.
There was an
Teddy Ruxpin.
there was an ad to tell people to advertise in the yellow pages.
Yeah, we should be doing that for the pod for sure.
Lots of McDonald's commercials, which I love those old McDonald's commercials.
Yeah.
And there's a Instagram where it's like McDonald's land and it's all behind the scenes of all these old McDonald's commercials. I love it.
Yes. As do I.
Yeah, it was great. And then there was a great tease where it said, I can't find it right now. But
Okay.
there was a great local news tease I need to find where it was like, there's a renegade cop on the run more tonight at 11.
What like do you know what part of the country?
Yeah, it was
from?
like it was in New York. Yeah.
I did that one time. I looked up like because I used to have a VHS of like the network television premiere of Ghostbusters on ABC, and then somebody has a YouTube that is just like all of the bumpers and promos and commercials from that, but not the movie. And it's great, and it's like it's previewing all the like new shows that are coming out that fall on ABC and.
I think I just want
very
my
comforting.
kid. I'd like to watch this with the commercials with Joni and just like actually be like, this is what TV was for me.
Yeah, but you like she's gonna be like, okay, like
Maybe, but it is an interesting thing to show them, I think.
When I watch sports with Sally and the commercials come on, that's when she pays attention
Yeah.
because they are doing a good job of drawing our attention to that stuff. But she will really like zero in. Sometimes when we're driving, a commercial will come on the radio and like there was a commercial for like a laughing cow or it's like I'm fucking cut this out. I don't remember.
we won't.
But
We'll
just
do that.
killing
cows
me,
are
Larry.
mentioned. Cows are mentioned, and then you hear a cow go moo, and she was like, "Ha ha!" They said cow, and then you heard a cow, and she was so happy.
She loves the old McDonald's song,
Well-
cracking up the whole time.
We watched this with Sal. We made a point to all watch it together, and it was like the first.
It was a pun. It was a full on.
Yeah, she was like, I don't want to watch this. Why do I have to watch this? And I like made popcorn and was like, this is a fun thing we're doing. And she was like, did not want to watch it. But I will say, versus a Charlie Brown that like started with her wanting to watch it and ended with her having a blanket over her head. She did enjoy the Garfield.
She enjoyed it. Odie was a big hit, and she really liked Odie and thought he was cute. And
Yeah.
liked all the
Odie
physical
coming
bits.
out in 4 peg legs. Hilarious.
Oh yeah, there's songs in this too. Songs.
Oh, there's
The
great
song-
songs.
I did not care for the songs. I'm not coming to Garfield for songs.
I'm coming to Garfield for a moving mouth, and I'm already at
You're
a deficit.
already in the red.
Yeah.
I like the like opening song from
This
Lou
is the
Rawls.
night.
But then it's weird that like some of the songs it's Lorenzo Music singing as Garfield, but then some of the songs it's like there's one song where Lou Rawls is singing as Garfield. And that's
There's
confusing.
2 Lou Rawls songs. 2 of the songs are from Lou Rawls for some reason. Just all of a sudden it gets a little cooler.
Yeah, it does feel cooler.
Yeah.
Like
And the guy who does the Garfield voice, what's his name?
Lorenzo Music.
Yeah, I went on. He's awesome. He co-created the Bob Newhart show. Mm-hmm. He worked on Rhoda and Mary Tyler Moore. He was like a writer, and he was the voice of Rhoda's landlord in Rhoda, which makes me. I like to think that now that her landlord was Garfield.
I saw this first, but then I was really into the real Ghostbusters cartoon, and he was the voice of Peter Venkman.
Oh.
And so there's like a weird thing with that. It's like an Kennedy Lincoln thing, but for like 80s TV, where Lorenzo Music was the voice of Garfield and the voice of Bill Murray's character from Ghostbusters.
Oh, wow.
And then Bill Murray ended up being the voice of Garfield when they made those live action Garfield movies. So there's that
There was
thing.
the thing about Bill Murray. He agreed to do it because whoever directed that Garfield movie, and he had like a last name like Cohen or something like
thought
that.
it
And
was the Coen brothers,
Yeah, and
yeah.
that's why he agreed.
I would love to see the Coen brothers version of Garfield.
Man, that would be awesome.
yeah, I am like very mystified by Garfield in general. I'm like
Gar Halloweenfield, as he calls himself.
I'm like, what is it? Like, it was funny because Sally was like, why does he sleep in a litter box? And it's like, it's not a litter box. It's shaped like a litter
I
box.
could see how she could think it's a litter box.
Yeah, like what? Like, Garfield needs more to me.
He's sassy. He's very sarcastic. I remember being in 3rd grade and we had to make a comic strip and we were allowed to use pre-existing characters.
Oh, wow.
And I don't remember what the first 2 panels were, but the 3rd panel was like John had said something to Garfield, and then my punchline for Garfield was he just said, "Yeah, right."
But that is a real.
But as a 3rd grader, it was like the start of all of my problems, because my teacher was like, "That's funny, Joey," because like a kid writing like "yeah, right" as a punchline is kind of good for a kid.
Send it
and then
to the
I was
newspaper.
like, "I'll chase this feeling forever now."
Wow, we owe it all to Garfield?
No, we owe it all to Miss Rink, my teacher in the 3rd grade.
Wow,
Have you gone back to thank her?
Yeah,
You have?
Really? Mm-hmm. Good.
Wow, what did you thank her for?
everything. No, I haven't gone back to thank her. I should.
Like, I just don't.
I showed up at her house late at night.
Yeah.
Banging on the door.
Going,
I need to thank you for
Do you
everything.
remember me from my Garfield comic strip?
What's interesting about Garfield, like you're saying, like, is that all these kid characters, other than Charlie Brown, but most of these like kid cartoons, the lead characters have like a lot of energy. They're like, I'm a leader. I got a lot of moxie. Like, you're doing what I say. And Garfield is kind of a leader in a way. He just tells Odie what to do, which is less leadery and just kind of bossing him around.
Holly, you've gotten used to it now because there's so many characters like this now. But the thing about Garfield is Garfield's kind of like the first guy who gave zero fucks.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It is. It's his whole thing. He's just like, I don't care. And like, I don't know. There's something that you like about that when it comes from a cat, I think.
I maybe.
You're used to your parents telling you a bunch of stuff that you don't care about, and you're like, this cat gets it.
I don't know. To me, Garfield seemed always like a bit of a nothing. So it's interesting to me that there are 24 episodes of whatever this is. And I guess like the good thing about this episode, like I guess I like.
No, there was Garfield and Friends,
Yes.
which was an after school thing.
Yeah.
And then there's Garfield specials, which are separate.
Yeah, are there 12
There's
of these?
12 of
Okay,
these
12
specials.
of
They
these.
just did them like one-offs, kind of like Charlie Brown.
It's weird that I'm saying this because I shit all over Charlie Brown,
Yeah.
like from head to toe. The poor kid, his bald head covered in shit. You know what I mean?
What an image.
But now I long for Charlie Brown.
Yeah, Charlie Brown is a little bit more. He's easier to root for. He's kind of like a loser, and you're kind of. And Garfield, he's like kind of a dick, and he's like going to steal Odie's candy. So when they go floating down the river, and you think he's left for dead, part of you is happy.
Yeah.
Part of you thinks the world is actually probably going to be better for this. And it'll be an adjustment period for John. But maybe ultimately he'll get, some self-esteem. He'll get out more. He won't have this negative nag in his life.
Yeah, I
the
think...
money he'll save on feeding this obese cat.
Also, may I say, the lasagna looks so disgusting.
Yeah, they make it look pretty gross.
It's like a floppy noodle with like some chunk of meat.
It's not an easy thing to make either.
Can I do my news headline that I came up with for one moment in Garfield's Halloween adventure?
Of course, yes.
Supposed lasagna expert confuses pumpkin innards for lasagna. There's like a whole bit where it's like John's scooping the shit out of the pumpkin and putting it into a bowl, and Garfield goes, "Yum, lasagna," and eats a big bite. It's like lasagna is their whole fucking thing,
bitch,
man.
don't you think you know what it looks like? Floppy noodle and meat.
You got some eye problems you didn't tell us about, Garfield? Ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a big part of the episode.
Yeah.
It's the biggest part.
No, to summarize this episode, Garfield finds out it's Halloween from like an annoying kid's clown.
Pinky the Clown.
It's like he's trying to sleep.
Yes.
And the TV turns on magically at the break of dawn, or he's had the TV on all night.
Yeah, and it was like on the
and then programming starts again. Did you have Bozo the Clown when you were a kid?
I had it. I would watch it on WGN when I'd visit my grandparents.
Okay.
And it was on at like 6 a.m.
Yeah,
It was on really early.
It was like the first kids show. It's I think what also inspired Krusty the Clown.
Absolutely.
And it's Binky the Clown in this. And like Garfield's annoyed that Binky the Clown is doing his bullshit.
He wants him to do like exercise.
Oh, that's what it
he
is,
wants
yes.
him to do jumping jacks.
But it's also like, Garfield, let me remind you, you're a fucking cat.
Yeah. Don't you forget it. And then Binky tells him it's Halloween.
Yes.
Then it's like the break where you'd go to a commercial break, but then when it comes back, it's like he's waking up again. And now he's happy it's Halloween.
Yes.
I guess he went back to bed.
I don't know. But now we realize that not only does Garfield love lasagna, floppy noodle and meat, he also loves candy.
He says, "This is what I was made for, is Halloween."
This I don't like, because his main thing is lasagna, and I feel like they could have done something where it's like he's like, I'm gonna ask, I'm not a sweet tooth cat, I'm savory cat, and he's going to the houses and he's asking people for lasagna and he's getting mad.
I like this.
They just jump right to candy, I love candy. This is not what we know of you.
Here's my other pitch. You got this cat. He's obviously kind of an asshole. Wouldn't it be more disturbing for him that children are ringing the doorbell all night and
bothering
asking?
him.
Yeah, it's like that. To me, that
They
writes
just
itself.
fully act like kids. They put on costumes and they go out trick-or-treating by themselves.
Yeah, so he tricks Odie into going with him because he was going to steal Odie's candy. He wants as much candy as possible.
He said he's going to give Odie one piece.
Okay. So, like, this is the setup. And then they go out trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
And they're successful. They're getting lots of candy.
Well, first there's the great song. He's like, "What should I be? What should I be?"
It's like, bitch, you're a cat.
Well, but for Halloween, he's got to be something else, Halloween.
Yeah.
Why?
You would want him to be some unrecognized.
Yeah,
You'd want him to be
I
one
want
of the
him to be-
Lockhorns.
I want him to be Steve Buscemi. I don't understand.
Just put on a shirt and a tie, and then you're one of the Lockhorns, and everybody will know that.
Who's the Lockhorns?
Another comic strip character.
Okay.
Kowalick knows what I'm talking about. They're a married couple who's actually arguing a lot. Maybe you should check it out. It might remind you of some stuff happening at home.
I wonder where he got the inspiration for the comic
I
strip.
read it every day, and it's the only thing that makes me feel less alone in this plight that I found myself in.
No, you know I'm Kathy for life. Exactly.
In that song, there is one lyric that really jumps out where he's like, I could be this, I could be a slave. Is one of the things.
A king or a slave? What could I be? He goes, I could be an astronaut, a robot, king or a slave. And then, but I always like, or an alien going out on the town.
Man,
That's a good combo of costumes.
The whole song is like, this is the first pass of the lyrics. We'll go back and go over it again. And then they never did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they go upstairs, they find a costume bin, and they go through it, and they find costumes, and they agree on what? Pirate and
Pirate,
Pirates.
which is great, and I loved being a pirate as a kid. I loved playing pirate, and I dressed up as a pirate for numerous Halloweens.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, and you love the ocean.
Yeah.
Wow, Matt really had.
So I really
They got kids. They understand what kids want.
Yeah.
One time we went to Big Bear. Sally was only 3, and I paid money for us to take this like cruise, like a boat around
Around the lake.
and it
in
was
on a
pirate ship themed.
Not a cruise. It was
No.
a little tour on a pirate ship.
And we were
Cruise suggests sleeping on the ship
No,
and
it was-
buffet.
Yeah.
No, it was like a half an hour thing around the lake, and we showed up, and she took one look. Like there's like 2 guys in costumes being like yo hee ho, and like she took one look at it and was like, I am not going on that.
It was like a good impulse from her. It was like a good instinct to be like, no. There are a bunch of men be like, get on the boat. And she's
no.
like, fucking no.
Absolutely not. You're like, we paid $30 each. You're getting on the boat.
And we didn't. We ended up not going.
Yeah,
Wow.
none of us went.
Yeah, and I felt like it was very sweet because the main.
I wish just you went. You were like, I'm doing this. And you went 3 times.
Those guys are great.
Yeah, 'cause,
they
like-
sailed me back to Miss Rink's house, and that's when I got to say thank you.
One time, like I feel like the main pirate was like he saw how scared she was, so at a certain point he dropped it and was like, "It's safe, it's okay, you can totally get on this thing," but she was not having it.
Yeah. He kept then turning everybody else and going, it isn't, though.
You will be killed. You
I'm
will.
trying to trick her.
Well, the thing that got her was like they had a fake pirate that was like hanging off of a part of the boat that wasn't real, and that was like the thing that she just kept looking at that guy, being like, "No."
You know what I love that's not there anymore? You know, when you're on the 101 and there's that old Toyota dealership and they used to have
yeah.
mannequins,
The
up there,
mannequins,
so
yeah.
you thought that people were shopping for cars. They
That-
looked busy. They got rid of them. That's sad.
I mean, I feel like people were like, "Please, for the love of God, it's so disturbing that they're just like." 'cause it
Didn't
would
they
be-
come down around COVID?
Yeah, I called him, was like, put them back up.
Why was COVID what made that go away,
Because
though?
the
Well, 'cause people
mannequins
were-
weren't 6 feet apart.
Yeah, people were calling to being like, "I'm reporting the Toyota dealership. They're
There are
unmasked people."
multiple non-masked people.
Yeah, I mean,
MAGA. MAGA.
No, that was us.
mannequins.
That was us being concerned for public safety. Those were the days.
Well, there was a great Not a Scaredy Cat. Did you like that song?
I didn't like any of the songs.
I can understand you not liking that song, I guess.
There's too much not Garfield stuff happening in this it's a good Halloween special that I feel like almost any character in the world could have been in instead.
Yes.
But it's like he's psyched for candy. Once he makes the pirate choice, he be talking in pirate speak the whole
He's
time.
orange beard.
Which messes up the vibe, the Garfield vibe that we know Holly hates, but I like.
Yeah, and so like they go out, they trick or treat, they get a lot of candy, but then they see another place.
They get greedy.
They get greedy.
They commit the sin that a character must commit in every Halloween special, which is you've gotten your candy, but then you're a greedy little pig and you want more. And that's the lesson it's teaching the children. Don't get
Don't be
know your
greedy.
limit.
This I read this about this part, which I think we can relate to, and it's this guy Eric Adams, who writes for AV Club, and it said, until our heroes take that ill-fated boat trip to the haunted island, the program is as innocuous as the average Jim Davis stripped. Its abrupt left turn into abject terror isn't just what makes Garfield's Halloween adventure infamous. It's pretty much the only reason Garfield's Halloween adventure is worth talking about at all.
Wow.
So that supports your part, because the first part you realize you love it, but like you don't forget the pirate stuff. When I was like, because this came out in 1985, I was 5, and it was 4, and it's just like.
What was it, 4
gets
or 5?
pretty scary.
4, and I was scared.
No,
it gets pretty scary for kid stuff, and there is just like the way that the score changes, and then there's just the shot of like the oars floating away is like very chilling.
And them going into that fog alone into the commercial break.
And you're like, I guess Garfield and Odie are dying in this tonight.
This is the end of this comic
I was a
strip.
bit like, thank God.
Well, and she's kind of gotten out of it now, but like I'm sure Joni had this, or might still be in this period where like Sally, we would show her like something like Tangled, and she would be like, is it gonna have a happy ending?
Yeah.
Like kids, yeah, you're at a certain point you don't realize like, oh, every movie for kids has a happy ending. Every special for kids has a happy ending. So if you're watching that at 4 or 5, there's a good chance that you were just like, Garfield is a goner now.
Yeah. It's why in my whole life I don't know how to end things happily.
Wow, that's good to know, Matt.
Yeah.
And the old man is straight up terrifying. When
Okay,
they get
so
to the
yeah,
house.
so they-
am I skipping ahead?
You are not. That's why when they get there, an old man in a chair at a fireplace tells them this story about the pirates are coming back. It's exactly 100 years later since they buried their treasure there.
Yeah, and they were going to come back dead or alive is the thing.
Yeah.
The art design and the character design of that old man is so spooky too, because he doesn't look like he's like the same species as John. Like John looks like kind of like a silly man, and then he's just like almost like a photorealistic, creepy old bald man.
Yeah.
Well, and I will say, like, then you know that they're coming back, and you know, like, they're trying to get off the island in time to miss the scary pirates. But it's like then you see the hand, you know what I mean? The skeleton
glowing,
hands.
The animation on all the pirate ghosts is really cool too.
Yeah, it's really shiny somehow.
It's very cool, but also like it seems like a different story all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that it's such a strange tone shift, and
they went for like just straight up horror in the second half.
Yeah,
of it.
it says this is another great thing. Garfield's Halloween adventure is one of TV's few Halloween offerings that effectively smuggles some razor blades in with its trick or treat haul.
Jesus Christ. And this is New York City Mayor Eric Adams that wrote this?
He always
also-
is reading his blog.
It's great.
And apparently he actually has some good ideas about city planning too. Can you believe it?
And the pirates, we have to realize, they're river pirates, even though they have a huge ocean ship.
Yeah, and that was a real problem, the river pilots.
I know.
Or pirates. So they are now stuck on this island. Is that what happens? They can't get off?
Yeah, because the old man steals their boat.
But is that what's happening?
Yeah, that was
that
unclear.
shot is confusing. I'm like, who is that guy stealing the boat?
Also confusing because the oars were gone. So I guess we just assumed there were other oars that the old man
He's using
got.
his giant
and he
hand.
leaves and he abandons these animals, and the pirates do come, and there is treasure.
Yes.
So he wasn't lying.
Yes.
And then, so they try to swim away, and Garfield can't swim, and Odie saves his life.
Wow. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
We
But
teared
here's
up at this.
an interesting thing that comes back is that Garfield loses his pirate's hat. Right?
Okay.
And then once they're home, And when he turns on TV that night, the old man is wearing his pirate's hat.
Oh, that's yes. Okay, that's yes.
And he's a late night movie host, like an Elvira
I
type
was
person.
checked out by this
He's like
point.
a Joe Bob Baker sort of showing scary movies. Isn't that the guy's name?
Yeah.
Jim
I was
Bob, Joe Bob?
checked out by this point. I was like, okay, fine.
Everybody in my house, like Sally, except for a couple of Odie moments, was like, "This is pure torture." And then in the moment when the old man steals the boat, I was like, "Did the old man steal the boat?" And Holly was on her phone too. I was like, "Whoa, Garfield has lost us here."
It is boring. I don't know how it captivated children's attention.
We weren't given that much.
No, that's the thing. That is really the thing.
There was a funny moment where Sally was like, "Why are you making me do this?" And I was like, "Well, when I was a kid, there was only 3 channels, and it was a special treat when a cartoon was on at nighttime." She was like, "You've told me this." And this way where I was like, "Whoa, that's it." She's 6, and already she's like, "This fucking guy, man."
Well, that's the thing. That's the
Three,
thing.
3 channels is the new. I used to have to walk to
Yes.
school in the snow
Yes.
uphill.
It really is. And it's like, I don't, it's like, I'll be like, you had to get up to change the channel.
Yeah.
It's like, they don't care.
I don't give a shit. I'm getting up and down all the time. I can't sit still ever.
Yeah, they would prefer it. But I guess in the end, he does give Odie the bag of candy. It's like the big thing.
He learns a little lesson, which
Yeah.
is nice.
Yeah.
That like Odie saves his life. He gives Odie the full bag of candy, and then they both have
Die.
no.
Odie dies from eating all that candy.
There's a lot of chocolate in that bag.
Well, that's a great point. I feel like that is hazardous towards pets. They shouldn't be promoting this idea that dogs love candy.
I'm working on a show right now that involves dogs and cats as the main characters, and in the writer's room there was a lot of like, well, should he be having chocolate though? Because chocolate's poisonous to dogs. And just like when you're making them be regular people, you have to so quickly be like, nah, they smoke cigarettes and drink beer. They drink coffee and all this stuff, where it's like there should be a disclaimer before every episode of like, don't let your cat have a beer.
And this show is called Kevin.
Yes.
Yeah, it's coming to Amazon when?
Next year, 2026.
Yeah, look for it.
I
Are
know.
you releasing this podcast this year?
Yes.
Yes.
Then this show's coming out next year.
But at least we can talk about it. And this is also a show about a cat.
Talking cat, yeah.
And I will say the cat's mouth moves.
We made the choice to have the mouth move.
Yeah, and I think it was
That's
a good
the right
one.
move in this economy.
It was
It
too-
would have saved time and money to have them not move,
Yep.
but some would argue that the moving pictures is what makes TV and movies so special. The fact that the pictures are moving.
Yeah.
Well,
better
that's-
than a slideshow.
Well, and I think that's why you're our vintage pet expert, our vintage animal expert, because you are working on a show about cats and dogs, and we've done some vintage cats and dogs episodes now.
There is a thing with our character designers where like they would draw Garfield on like all the whiteboards when they were working on stuff, and other cats, but there would be like a lot of like let's draw Garfield in as many different weird ways as we can, and then they would like sneak like bootleg Garfields into the show every once in a while in the
Really?
background. Yeah.
I like
I
that.
made them remove a lot of them. So I'm like, this is distracting.
It's
But I
called
think a
an
few are in
Easter
there
egg.
still.
Wow. Well, yeah, I mean, I think that this Garfield show might have been what kicked it off for you. You know what I mean?
I mean, there's it like to go back to that special and those comic strips. It is that something landed in there for sure. That now this show is about a cat.
Wow. Does this mean I get to make like a Kathy show in the future?
Go ahead.
There's not that many Garfield things. He really likes gnocchi, and he's always
you're-
begging his owner for gnocchi.
The cat on your show?
And
Okay,
there's
yeah.
a bird that he abuses who is mute, but it's not a dog; it's a bird.
Wow, this sounds very similar to Garfield's. I do think a cat who likes gnocchi is a better choice
Yeah.
because it draws better.
Gnocchi's just funnier than lasagna.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jim Davis.
Yeah, and it draws better. Like I said, I've never seen. I feel like after watching this, I never want to eat lasagna again, and it's a favorite of mine.
But you'd have a potato-based pasta.
Exactly, exactly. I think it's easier to draw.
I think. Oh, I don't want to burst your bubble, but
Yeah.
I always think, and it's not true, but I always think that they made Kathy as a TV show, but I think it's that show Caroline in the City.
Yeah, it is.
I always think, I was like, is this Kathy really? Just Kathy?
No one wants to hear a woman who's not happy do anything.
Guys, just keep it to yourselves if that's the situation.
Yeah, we don't want to hear stories of a.
How about a Kathy that she's happy about everything that happens? Can we make that?
Yeah, how about a Kathy who doesn't talk?
How about a Kathy who listens to her husband? And we get to hear a little bit of what the husband has going on.
I think he has some pretty good points.
Yeah, that is what Kathy needs. A know-it-all husband.
Kathy goes, ack, and then the husband goes, let me explain what you're doing wrong here. And then he figures it out.
Yeah, Kathy goes ack, and the husband goes, cut it out. Stop saying that. It's annoying.
Kathy says ack, and then you cut to the husband. He's on a riverboat. He's gambling. He's having a great time.
River pirates.
Yeah, every woman wants a husband who's down at the riverboats gambling their life savings away.
That's such a sad way to lose all your money. You're in like Missouri on a fucking riverboat on the Mississippi.
I don't like gambling. I'm not a gambling person.
Yeah.
I've taken enough life gambles. I don't need to take any.
I'm not wasting any good luck on winning money.
That's the thing. I roll the dice and it never works out. So why would I?
Jesus Christ, Holly.
What?
I've taken a lot of life gambles and they've never worked out. And I'm here as your husband talking about the Garfield movie.
Yeah.
Heathcliff's Halloween party disaster.
Now, what was Heathcliff? What's it?
He was an alley. He was an.
Heathcliff's Halloween. They get locked in the junkyard because they do every night, so they can't get out to Halloween. And then some mobsters sneak in there and they watch a gangland execution.
It was like the Valentine's Day massacre, but Halloween.
Yeah. It's kind of based on like Whitey Bulger, right? Is that
That was Al Capone.
Heathcliff, I don't even know. Like, I knew the reference of like Garfield and lasagna, but what's Heathcliff like? What's his thing?
He lives outside. He lives at a junkyard.
Okay.
Yeah, and he has a bunch of alley cat friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kevin is actually closer to Heathcliff than Garfield.
And Heathcliff eats like fish and fish bones.
Oh yeah, I can now see
Yeah,
this
I'm
visual of
pulling
like yeah. Well, maybe we'll have to do Heathcliff. I mean, we should have people write in, request other vintage animals for Joe to review.
Yeah.
What are other vintage animals?
Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed.
yeah.
Was that children's programming? I guess
Flipper?
TV at that point.
Oh yeah, Flipper. What about Snorkels?
Willie from Free Willy.
Snorkels?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the snorks.
Snorkels.
The snorkel is a thing, but the Snorks is the show. You mean the Smurfs or the Snorks?
I don't know what I mean.
They got to be made by the same people, right? The Snorks and the Smurfs.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
That was one of those like, hey, if we just erase a couple of letters, it's the same show.
Put them underwater. Who gives a shit?
Well, there's a mama Snork instead of Papa Smurf.
A matriarch.
They should be making shows more like this, and they are, where they just simply change a few things, and
Yeah.
this is how our society is built upon.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
It's our culture. It's our whole culture.
Yeah, take something, make it a little bit different, and then do it again.
Well, should we rate this
Yeah,
thing?
let's rate it. I mean, I feel like the listeners are they know where I'm going.
You're giving it 0 lasagnas.
Yeah, how many lasagnas out of 4 lasagnas? What are you giving it? Matt or Joe? Go on.
I am gonna out of 4 lasagnas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it. At the time I watched it as a child, 4.
Okay, great.
So your kid might give it a 4. When I went back and watched it as a 58-year-old man,
well,
I gave it 2.
okay. Oh wow, I think because I've never watched it before. I had no reference point, so I can't tell you. But I could tell you as a kid, I wouldn't have liked
You
it.
probably would have loved it. Because it would have meant that you're not in the yoga ashram. You're watching TV.
Yeah, but this was probably around my I was obsessed with the Holocaust phase, so I would have been
At
like,
5?
no, you're right.
boy.
That was a little bit too soon. You're right. No, at 5, yeah, maybe I would have liked it. I also yearn for some normalcy, so maybe I would have liked it. But currently, I would give it a 1 screen out of 4 screens.
You told me lasagna.
I'm going to give it 1 lasagna out of 4 lasagnas. How many lasagnas are you giving it?
I think the average using Joe's rating would be 3 lasagnas for me.
Okay.
And it's just it occupies my mind a lot sometimes because it's something that used to scare me.
You were able to face your fears. That's
another
beautiful.
thing as a kid that scared me a lot is, you remember the bad guy in Ghostbusters 2?
Uh-huh.
That guy scared me. I would have to leave. I left the theater
Very
when he
scary.
came out of the painting.
Scarier than the bad guy in the first one.
My childhood memories are like my parents making me watch the movie Cocoon. I feel like when other people's parents were like, "We're gonna watch a fun kids movie," yeah, my
Time
parents
to watch The Abyss.
yeah, my parents. I remember Cocoon quite clearly.
Cocoon is like old people start acting young.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's one of those movies you can't find anywhere right now.
Really?
It's not streaming or...
See, my parents were ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
That was really science fiction for them because they were like, we understand making a young person act old, but
Yeah.
an old person acting young?
Yeah. It's like Wilford Brimley's in it, I think.
But these were you guys were watching Disney movies. This is what I was watching with my family. My parents didn't adjust anything for a child.
Yeah.
So maybe, if there were a vintage animal in there, we could review Cocoon. But here's my other question.
Are aliens animals?
That's going to get deep. Are aliens animals? No.
Nah.
This is going to get deep. No, shut it down.
No, they're not, right?
Trying to think of if there are any. I mean, some of the ones in Star Wars are.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Okay. We answered that question. Aliens
bantha's
are
an animal,
animals.
right?
Now, here's my other question. What type lasagna do you like? We're talking about Garfield.
Italian.
Classic. Yeah, classic Italian.
Do you
for
want
me.
meat or no meat?
I want meat, but I also want a lot of marinara and cheese in there.
I want no meat. I don't know why, and I like meat. I want no meat up in there, and I want a lot of layers of ricotta.
And spinach. Spinach is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would even do a layer of bechamel. Some people do, but I don't want the meat. I find meat overpowers it.
More of this on Cook Timers.
Sometimes if the meat is too heavy, I like a couple of raisins and you put it, and they're not even in there. They're not even touching the noodles or the cheese or anything. They're in a box, a small red box.
Just on the
That's my
side.
favorite lasagna: raisins in a little red box.
Ooh, yummy.
Yeah,
Sun-made.
everyone love raisins and
Sun-made lasagna.
I'd say most people like a surprise raisin. It's probably everyone's go. Is there a raisin in
It
there?
would be fun to when you're cooking something, just put one raisin in there, no matter what it is, and just see who gets it.
I'm sick of having to sit down and eat my lasagna with a fork and a knife and all that stuff. Sometimes I want to peel open a box of lasagna and dig them out with my finger one at a
And I
time.
like
That's
it when
raisin.
the lasagna is all stuck together.
Yeah, it's definitely the best part of Halloween when someone gives you a box of lasagna.
Yep, that's what Garfield was hoping for.
They don't even do. I feel like with parents now, they don't even waste their time with raisins. They know, no one's giving raisins anymore.
Too expensive.
Yeah, and also no one's eating them.
I don't know if raisins are expensive, actually, but
I don't know.
chocolate these days, these cocoa crops have not been coming in, and that's why chocolate's so expensive these days.
It's gonna be a rough Halloween for the pocketbook.
Yeah, and Christmas.
Well,
And
good-
what's Eric Adams doing about it? He's writing reviews of 30-year-old Halloween specials.
and that's what he should be doing.
I disagree.
Well, thanks for coming back. We really appreciate
Well,
every
I
time.
live here. Yeah.
Now get out of my office.
Yeah, I want to say shout out to Joe for letting us use
Yeah.
his office.
It's usually not this empty in here. They take all my shit out of here. Usually some personal effects around.
Yeah, you're definitely a personal effects type of
Oh,
guy.
fuck you, Holly. We're getting divorced live on the podcast.
Oh my God. Well,
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Happy Halloween.
Let's watch a show.
Holly, have you seen that they already have Dia de los Muertos decorations up, and Halloween isn't even over yet?
Dia de la Muertos is in 3 days.
I know. They put the decorations up earlier and earlier every year.
You need help. Well, thanks for listening, and thanks to our guest, Joe Wengert. Look for his new show, Kevin, coming to Amazon next spring.
Make sure to pick up some merch and rate and review our show. Also, this season's episodes have video and are up on our YouTube channel. And thanks to our editor, Neil Davis.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween! Whoa, I just scared myself.
Let's watch a show. Let's watch a show. Let's watch a show.